Hey YouTube, DJ Project back with you doing a little video today at the request of my buddy Thanks Man. He had made a video on some stick matches and I told him about a little trick that I learned from another YouTuber, and it was so long ago I can't honestly remember who it was, so I can't give credit to him, but I'm sure he didn't invent it and he probably learned it from somebody too, so I'm not taking credit for this idea, but it is a very cool idea. And I posted in the video that Thanks Man did, and I explained what I did, and he said you should do a video on that. So here it is. This is in regard to starting fires, and I saw this video and it was a really kind of a neat idea on how to make fire starters. And basically what you do is you take a regular stick match and you turn it into a very long burning stick match. And the way to do that is you take your regular stick match, which I searched high and searched low, and I for the life of me cannot find my box of stick matches. They're not where they should be, so obviously I put them away somewhere safe for safekeeping, and they're safe even from me because I can't find the darn things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little coffee stir as sort of a, instead of a stick match, because I can't make this without a stick match. So the first thing you need is you need stick matches, and you need something like this piece of toilet paper, and you need a candle. So you take your candle, and you got to light your candle, so you take your simulated gun here and light the candle up, and I'm going to fire this up to get a little bit of candle wax burned up here, so we got something to work with. We'll let that cook for a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is basically take a stick match, which this represents, and a piece of toilet paper. Basically, I'll move this over a little bit. You just lay your stick match down onto the toilet paper with the head of the match exposed. Take a very sharp knife, like my Kershaw Brawler here, and just cut the paper. Cut your TP right along an edge, like so. Pull that off. And basically, all you do is just roll the piece of toilet paper or paper towel, something that's soft and it's going to burn well, and you just roll it right over your stick match. Now you don't have to use a whole sheet. You can do it with just a portion of it, like I'm doing here, maybe half a sheet, and then we'll go ahead and cut that, get rid of it, and now you have a stick match with toilet paper wrapped around it. Really simple. Then you take your candle with its drippings and just drip a little bit of wax onto the toilet paper, just like so. And you want to coat it completely, like that. And we'll take this here, coat this like so, and let it soak in there real nice and good. Okay? Turn it over and get the other side. Don't burn yourself like I just did. Always want to be careful when you're working with fire, obviously. Alright, now you've got this completely coated with the wax. And this side, I'm going to blow this out and just go ahead and just dip that side in. And then just let this off to the side so that it can dry. Now, go ahead and discard this. And then, once it's dry, all you need to do, and it's not dry, is light the end of the match. Now here are some that I prepared previously. When I actually knew where my stick matches were. And you can see the red stick, the red part that you ignite is still sticking out. And basically you can even cover this with a coating of wax too. And then just take your lighter, light it up, and here you got basically a birthday candle. And this thing will burn for quite some time. So if you've got a fire that you're trying to start, and you've got some kindling and stuff like that that's maybe a little bit damp, this thing will burn a good long time, so that you can kind of dry out the kindling or whatever. And you can carry a few of these. I've got a few that I made up that I've kept laying around, and you can see you get a nice burn on this. The wax helps sustain the flame. The wood obviously burns nice, but it's going to burn really fast if it's just a match. So just very simply, by coating it with some toilet paper and then hitting it with some wax, putting some wax on there, you can get a pretty nice little flame here that's going to last for quite a while to start your kindling and get your fire going. And the nice thing is that this keeps your matches nice and insulated from moisture, because it's got the wax on it, and it'll help you start a fire really, really kind of nicely. I'll show you there. It makes a nice big flame. Really nice big flame. I mean, look at that thing. It's just a rock and roll match if I ever saw one. So, just a neat little tip. He suggested that I make a video on it. I didn't prepare very much before I made this. I had these already made up. I was hoping that I could find my box of matches to do the whole thing for you. But I mean, this little coffee stir, it actually will work too. You don't have to have, and do it with the ashtray, you don't have to have matches to do this, because once you get this coffee stir going, it'll continue to burn for quite a while, and I think it makes even a bigger flame than the wood stick match. And I mean, you can get these things at any gas station where they sell coffee. I love to use them to mix up epoxies and things like that when I'm doing little projects, if I need to glue something. And you can see this match, I mean, it's still burning. It's still burning. I mean, it's not going to give you 5 minutes of burn time, but if you have a few of these, you certainly will be able to get a fire started without any problem whatsoever, even in damp conditions, because you got the wax just facilitating that flame and keeping it burning. So I just wanted to do this quick little video for him. He's a great supporter of my channel. He looks at my videos and comments on my videos. I'm a really small channel. I have under 100 subs, and I find myself quite busy with my daily life and work and everything else, so I don't get a chance to do as much videos as I'd like to. I don't have great video equipment. I'm just using my iPhone to make the videos, but it suffices, and it just allows me to go ahead and make some neat videos that I can share with ideas that maybe you might like. And while I'm on it, while I'm on that subject, I want to show you something else too that's really kind of a neat idea for those of you who are smokers. You take, preferably, a 45 caliber case, or a 50 cal, or a 44. 9mm don't work quite as well, and you just put it in your ashtray. And if you are a smoker such as I am, go ahead, light your cigarette, and rather than having smoldering cigarettes in your ashtray, you can very easily take this, put that out, Excuse me 1 second here. I'm going to dump that off into an ashtray. So if you're smoking and you have to run out, it's not a good idea to have ashes smoldering, even in an ashtray, because the worst things can happen. When I was a teenager, my parents had a get-together at our house down in our basement with some friends, and I was out that evening with friends also, and they had candles burning, a number of candles burning in the basement to eat up the cigarette smoke. I mean, this was back in the day when just about everybody smoked, and we had a fire in our house, and I was awoken at about 4 o'clock in the morning to my parents busting into my door and saying, "We have a fire, we got to get out of the house." And it was due to not a cigarette, but a candle that didn't get blown out and extinguished at the end of the evening when they completed their fun with their friends and ended the party. So I'm real sensitive to fire and smoke and making sure that fires are out in my own house. And if I'm out making a fire in the woods or in my fire pit or whatever, I always make sure that all of the flames and all of the embers are dead and out before I go to bed. So anyway, as I was saying, you take this and basically just stick your cigarette in there, and it only takes, well, you can see, do you see any smoke coming out of there? I mean, it stifles itself and extinguishes itself just that fast. I mean, within a few seconds. So now you got a cigarette that's not even hot. You can touch it. So in addition to the little match trick here, I just wanted to show you that because I saw the thing sitting in my ashtray and I thought this is a cool idea. A lot of people could use it, and it's going to maybe make somebody a little bit safer than they were before they saw this video. So that's all I got for you tonight. I thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, put a comment in if you have any suggestions or ideas on a way to do this, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. DJ Project, and I am out of here.